Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for February 28th, 2025. So we just got home. We did a lot today. I still have my car full of stuff. So this morning I went to the mortgage place and went and signed something they want me to sign. And then like the mortgage people and the lender, they got in a little argument. I was just like, like this is between them because I don't know, And because the mortgage company, they're nice, and they're working with the lenders or whatever. And I was on the phone, and the mortgage people could hear her, and she was saying, "Oh, because they messed up," and then she's like, "Wait a minute, we didn't mess up." So like a little kind of argument broke out. But I was like, here, you want to talk to her? Because I don't want to be involved in whatever they got going on. Because for me, this is all very confusing. And, I don't want to be dealing with no one's conflict either. You know what I'm saying? It will just stress me out. But it was taking care of whatever they were dealing with, and I signed my paper thing, and I guess I found they said every first I'm supposed to pay a certain amount, and I was like, well, I want direct pull out. Like I want them to directly take the money from the account every month, so I don't have to worry about mailing a check in, or because I might forget, or I don't think I'd forget, but it's just easier. I like all my stuff automatic bill pay, so I don't have to worry about any penalties, not paying on time. I've been doing it like that for years now, so I just want these people to just take their money when they need it, when it's due. Okay, that's how I do everything. Okay. So basically, they did whatever, their signing of whatever. And I did the signing or whatever. They figured things out, and I found out. So every first, but they're not going to take the first payment until April. So this whole month, I feel like it's like a freebie. I don't know how that works, but I don't have to pay nothing this whole month. And so I go, well, how do I do the automatic bill pay? Because I want that. And they're like, okay, in April, they'll just, I think they'll do it. Or actually, in April, there's some sort of credit or something. I don't know. And then after that, what's going to happen is they are going to send me information how I can sign up for automatic bill pay. Okay, right? Because my bank is not in this town. I have to go to either Corpus Christi or Victoria. And then they said, so when they get that coupon or whatever, then they will send me information online to how I'm supposed to pay them automatic bill pay. Okay? So that's how it's going to be. You know what? Before April, like a couple days before, I'm going to call the lady and I'm going to be like, so this April that they want the payment, that's from the coupon, right? Or am I supposed to mail out the check or something like that? I'm going to double check, because, I don't want it to be late, the payment, right? But they said by the 15th, April 15th, I should be receiving some sort of something. So I'm like, all right. So that's just how it is, I guess. I don't know. I just wish they would just start the automatic bill pay already, so I'm not so confused about everything, but we'll figure it out. So after that, because I knew I had to go into town and do that, I went ahead and went all the way down to Victoria. We went, all of us, to Victoria. I'm not going to leave them here ever alone. Not right now anyways. Like, they gotta, I don't know, I gotta figure out how, or maybe I might have to get them some kennels. But I don't want to leave them here alone. I'm okay taking them with me wherever I go. Sure, they can't go into the stores. That's okay. They wait for me in the car. I got the air running for them. Oh, I'll tell you about that too. But yeah, you know, I just take them with me, and then wherever we go, like, there's parks all over. So I take them to a park all over. We bounce around the parks whenever I have to go to certain spots. All places have parks. So, you know, all cities, they have parks. So we go to a park, and they go and we take a walk there. So I got to do some dog walking videos, you know, of these places that we go that are out in town. Just regular, you know, those are okay. I like doing those. I'm okay with those little 5-minute dog walks. It's okay. But I mean, the dog walks are not 5 minutes, but the videos are, because I think it was before making just too long videos, like 20-minute dog walking. I think people might get bored with that. I don't know. 5 minutes is enough, I think. Anyway, so we went into town. The first thing we did was we went to, I guess called North Ben Wilson Park, sports complex. It's a huge park, and that's very close to my storage. So before I get to the storage, we went a big walk around that park. And today they had like baseball going on and stuff, you know. Dogs can't go in that area, but they can go walking around the other park, you know. So I take them walking around there, and then we went to the storage, and I just got a couple things. Some couple things too that I know I'm going to take to the Goodwill, because the Goodwill's right there. So I took them a fan, I took them some clothing, some of the things I got from here. So I went to the Goodwill, and I actually, you know what, the plates I have in there, the mismatched ones, I'm going to go ahead and donate those to the Goodwill. I was thinking to give it to the lady next door, but you know what? I can tell she has a lot of things in her house. And if she's in there hoarding, I don't want to contribute to that. So whatever things I have here, I'm going to take it to the Goodwill. Because it might be hoarding over there. I don't want to be a contributor to that if that's the case. So I'm going to take whatever plates I have here, the 4 mismatched ones, and then when the next time we go to the storage, I'm going to take those and donate those. And whatever else I might find, because I have my car full of stuff, and I'm going to be going and sifting through stuff to see if, you know, like what's in there. Because I went to the first Goodwill and I found a set of 4 bowls, right? They're nice, they're decorated, whatever, right? But they all matched. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get these bowls. And they looked good, because I don't have actually no bowls right here for like soup or anything, so I needed bowls anyways. There's some plastic ones up there, but I'll probably donate those too. Because I have plastic bowls in the trailer. All the plastic stuff I have, it's in the trailer, because when you're camping, you're not supposed to be traveling with glass and all that stuff. So I have the plastic stuff, that's gonna stay in there. But these extras, or maybe I'll switch them out, I don't know, or maybe I'll just add to it. We'll see how that goes. So I found that, and then I found a placemat to put on the floor where I have the dog food bowls. I'm gonna lay that down there, and I'm gonna put their dog bowls on there. It's like a runner, but it looks like it's about the same size of what I have right there. And if it's not, I'll cut it, because it's kind of rubbery, kind of, you know. So that I got that for the dogs. What else did I get? Oh, I got like a splash screen for the oven, because this morning before I left, the stove is black, right? But there's burn on there. I don't like that. And I have that bartender's friend, and I have some vinegar, so I poured some of that on there, and I poured some vinegar on there, and I left this morning to let it soak. So I'm gonna scrub that in a minute. Even though it's black, you can't see it. I know it's there. I don't like it, so I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean it because I've been really cleaning up the place. Also, I mean, you can't tell the dirt, but once you get in and you see things, you like, yeah, I need to clean, you know? And then plus the dog's running around. I need to get like a big, huge mop and a big, like, you know those push brooms? I need a big one because it's a big space because I don't plan on filling this place with furniture. I really don't. Just exactly what I need. Which basically I have exactly what I need, but I'll tell you what happened, you know, during the day. So I didn't find any plates that I liked at that Goodwill. So, you know, I asked the lady, oh, is there another Goodwill? And she said, oh yeah, we have another Goodwill. So I went to the other one, and it's so funny because when I went to the storage, I found some extra stuff in there that I could donate. I had a pair of gold pearl earrings too, and I was like, should I keep these? I don't really wear that. So I donated the stuff to them, and then I seen a guy there, and I'm like, are you married? And he looked at me, he's like, no. I'm like, do you have a girlfriend? I think he thinks I was making a pass at him, but listen. He's like, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, well, yeah, kind of. And I go, oh, okay, I have something for you to give to your girlfriend. I said, not for Goodwill, for you to give to her. And he's like, oh, okay. So I went to the car and I got the pearl earrings because I was thinking, should I donate these? But I thought, no, let me gift them to somebody. So I went back and I said, look, these are pearl earrings. They have a gold post on it. Give this to your girlfriend, you know, or your mother or any female that you know. And he's like, oh, thank you. And there was one of his partners working right there. I was like, this is okay for me to do this, right? And he's like, no, yeah, that's fine. So I gave that to him. And then I went inside. And then, you know those, I told you I got a set of bowls from the Goodwill. It has a certain design on it, right? When I went in there and I was looking through their plates, I saw plates just like those bowls, but there was only one. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, but I was like, I don't want to get it. I'm, you know, if I'm going to get sets, I'll get 4 sets of something, you know, like that. And so I did find a set. They're cute. They're colorful. So I got 4 plates. So now I have a matching set. They don't match together, but they match each other, you know? So I thought, okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And then what else did I get from there? I think that was it. I think I just got those things. I can't remember. Oh, I got some coffee mugs. I got like 3 extra coffee mugs, so now I have like 5 coffee mugs. I only wanted to have 4, but one of them was like 50% off, so I was like, just throw that one in. If one breaks, I have a spare, you know? And then so after that, I was like to the guy, because he was so grateful. He was so grateful. I walked the dogs, but during the time when I was in there, I was like, you know, my dogs are in the car and they're in there with the air on. He's like, oh, I'll watch it for you. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, you don't really need to, but in case you're wondering why I have the car running, it's because my dogs are in there. He's like, oh, okay. So I got out and then I was like, do you know if there's any like cheap furniture stores around here? Because I'm not trying to buy like all brand new stuff, you know. I'm okay with used stuff if it's in good condition, you know what I'm saying? Because I have dogs. Buying brand new stuff, it's not logical because they might ruin it, you know what I'm saying? So far, no, they're not appearing to do that, but it's okay. And he's all, oh, there's a Habitat for Humanity. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about those places. So there was one in town. I said, you know, because I'll go over there. And now as I was driving there, you see Ashley Furniture and all these big name stores. And I'm like, should I stop in there first? But then I was thinking, no, those are the expensive places. Because I remember purchasing a bed at the last place and a table. I paid thousands of dollars for the furniture, and I was like, maybe I should just check used stuff first, because I couldn't find nothing at the Goodwill. So then I went to the Habitat for Humanity, and right when I walked in, they had brand new furniture in there. But it was cheaper than, you know, because I guess maybe these places donated it to them, whatever. So I walk in and I said, I saw this really nice, because I don't want a couch. I just want a love seat. That's all I have space for, really, right there. And the place is kind of shaped weird. I just realized. But it'll be okay. Just for me and the dogs, I don't care. So, because I like the big space right here. I'm not trying to fill it in with some sort of design, make my furniture a certain, it's going to go against the wall and it's going to stay there. But anyways, I walk in and I saw this really nice leather couch. And they were selling it for, or maybe it's pleather, I don't know. Because leather is expensive. So maybe it's pleather. But it were selling it for $5.59 or something like that. And I'm like, how much is, but they're new. So I really can't complain because I don't really know. I don't know prices of stuff, you know. And then so, I was walking through there and then I saw another couch. That one cost a little bit more for some reason. It was $5.99. But I'm like, oh, it's okay, you know, whatever. Because you know what? The other couch had some fancy headrest thing that goes up and down. I don't need all that. That's too much. But I saw the fabric one and it's like tan colored, like how it looks in here. But I didn't want to get it because of the color. I wanted to get it because of how it was. It's just a basic square couch. It's got feet, so it's off the ground like that much. It's got straight back and it's got arms, right? Just a love seat. And I was looking at it and it looks like a couch that I can buy a couch cover to put on it. So that's why I got that one, because I'm gonna have to put some sort of cover on it, or even a nice cover for it, or a blanket that I can tuck it. You know, that's a good size and shape for me to put a cover on it. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get that. But then I was like, or I would like to get that. I was thinking, because I was like, you know, I don't have a truck. How would I bring it? I'd have to use my trailer. I'm not trying to do that. So I was walking around and I seen a guy working there. I was like, do you guys deliver? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, how about to this area? Because I'm pretty far. And he's like, oh yeah, we've delivered over there before. And I was like, oh, okay. And so he's like, for an extra fee. And I'm like, that's fine, that's fine. So then I come out and I walk up to the counter to the lady and I said, so what is this spin wheel here for? If I buy something, I can make a discount, right? And she's like, oh yeah. I said, because she saw me looking at the blue couch, the pleather one, but that wasn't the one I wanted. I wanted the other one. She's like, yeah, if you spin it, you can get some sort of percentage off. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to spin it because I'm going to get something here. So I spinned it, and I guess I got the highest for 15% off. You get 5, 10, or 15. And mine landed on 15. So I was like, oh, cool, you know? And so I said, you know, give me a second real quick. I'm going to go run out to my car really quick. She said, oh, okay. And so I just wanted to double check before I bought it. And I tried to look up, I looked up what's the average cost of a new love seat. And they're like from $1,000 to $5,000. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? So, what is this? I'm getting like an eBay account email. I haven't used eBay for eBay for like 6 or 7 years. That's kind of weird. I wonder if somebody's trying to slip into my account. I'll check that in a minute. Anyways, so I looked it up and I was like, oh, it is a good deal. So I was like, all right. So I went inside and I said, okay. So I said, so how much? Because I saw some really nice blue glasses I like in there. It's like blue glass. That fancy. I know it's fancy. I like some couple things looking fancy, whatever, little things. But then, you know, I was thinking that there's like, it's a set of 8. That's too many. And they're not going to split up 8 to 4. So, you know, I have cups here. I have coffee cups, and then she left me these plastic, it has like a little Dallas Cowboy star on it. And I have 2 of those. Those are good for me. I don't need any really. And I don't know about too much glass in here. Or I don't know. Maybe if I have a fancy or if I have a guest over for dinner, should I? I don't know. I don't think they would mind. Anyways, well, maybe I'll buy a set of 4 glasses somewhere, you know. But so the price of the couch was $5.99, 15% off. It came down to like $5.09. That's a good deal. And then I found it's only $30 for delivery. So I was like, yeah. So, you know, and then there's a tax. So I actually paid $5.86 for it. Still paid a lot less, even with the delivery and the taxes. So I was like, oh, this is great. And I'm like, and these couches are brand new, right? And she's like, those ones are, yeah, that one, the one you chose, and the ones in the front. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, yeah, you know, like, that's a really good deal. She's like, you know what it is? Even the lady was like, that's a really good deal. So that's not going to get delivered, though. Not next week, but maybe the week after. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. You know, I'm like, but you guys are going to let me know, hey, we're going to come and deliver, you know, right? In case I forget, right? Because I'll lose track of the days. Because I'll be doing things, running back and forth, doing whatever I need to do, whatever, right? So she's like, yeah, we'll let you know that when we're coming out. And I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. So I hope they don't forget and accidentally sell it, because then they'd have to give me, you know, the money back, I guess, and everything. But I want that couch because it just looks so easy to put a couch cover on it. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to do. No extra weird, like the pillows on it are not like fluffy pillows. They're just, it's like a square that's what I want, right? Because those fluffy pillows, they get misshapen and they get weird. I don't know. I don't want that. I want something that's going to retain its shape, you know? So yeah. So we left from there after that. I felt like I came up with a good deal. And then the bank was right there. I had to deposit a check, the check that they actually gave me. Like, I don't know where that money came from, but I'm like, all right, you know, so I took it. And so I deposited that check into my savings account. And then from there, I was passing like an oil place, and I was like, oil change. And I looked up at my thing, and oh shit, I went over 50 miles of the oil change that I should have. And you know, normally I usually go under, but I was over around 50, 60 miles. So I had to get that oil change because I'm worried. I don't want the car. After I got, so when I was there, it was 5-minute oil change. I was there for 20 minutes waiting until just to start. But he said they were sorry, they were busy. And I'm like, it's okay. We're just chilling in the car. And I got a 25% discount there for veterans and active duty. So that was cool. Like, it was all blessings all day today. I swear to God. Like all of these things that were happening, they were blessings. Discounts, finding what I needed, and just, yeah. And then all the things I got from the Goodwill, they had all these tag color discounts. So everything I bought had a discount to it. So I was like, dang, all right. And then so I got the oil change, and he's like, would you like me to check your air filter? And I said, you know what? I have never had anybody ask me about that or check it. Not even the dealership. I'm like, can you check it? I don't know what's going on with that. He's like, well, it's under your thing. And I said, yeah, check it, because I remember asking people before to check it. I don't think they did, So they went to check. Oh my God. That shit was so filthy. He pulled it out and he was like, oh, and I was like, yes, change it. I didn't even question. I said, yes, change it. I'm like, shoot, if I go to the dealership, they're going to probably charge me arm and a leg too. He's like, well, we charge a lot here too, kind of. I'm like, well, how much? He's like, $49. I was like, no, change it. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm sure that the dealership is going to charge me $200 or something in labor and all that. So, so I was like, no, just change it. That's a good deal for me. And then I had him change the windshield wipers. Dude, when he went and got the new filter, he opened, he's like, oh, I see some. He pulled out 3 big handfuls like this of dirt and dust that was clogged up in there. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Like, These dealerships, I asked them, check everything, make sure everything's good. They don't. I'm starting to lose hope in those people. If I do major work, yeah. But if I go there and I want them to check everything and make sure they got to check everything, but they don't. And I had the car there for like 8 hours. No, 5 hours, excuse me. I was exaggerating. So I was like, dang, I just came from there. I spent like, what, $1,300 on some work to be done. And I told them to check everything. And they only check what they want to check. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. It's okay. I'm glad this guy checked it. He changed my windshield wipers because they were showing some sort of little streaks there when it was raining. So I had those switched out and just the regular oil change. Guess what? Because I don't know if I mentioned on here, like the car was running weird when I came back from Goliad and not Goliad, National Seashore, and I went back to Indianola. The car was making noises and running strange. I'm wondering if it's because, well, I think it is, because I didn't know what's wrong. And I have warranty on the work they did. Okay. So I went in there and I said, I need to make an appointment. I made an appointment. I canceled it because I have too much going on right now. So I can't really deal with them right now. And I'm glad I canceled it. Why? Because after I got that oil change and even the air thing, the car is running better now. All of a sudden. It's running better. They could have done the oil change when I was over there too. They didn't ask me none of that. So that's a disappointment, because then I would have had to take it in. They would have checked it. Oh, we don't know anything. Like, nah. I'm glad I went to the oil change. Now the car is running better. Even the air is like, I'm just like, damn, just from that. So I don't need to go in there, to have the car's running better now, just from that. So a little bit disappointed in the Jeep dealership, but it's okay. I get over it. I'll get over it. I'm over it actually already because everything is running well. I got all kinds of discounts today and everything. It's like, wow. So after that, the oil change and the Habitat for Humanity, I decided, and the bank, we just ended up, going back home from there and just got some gas on the way. And because I knew I was going to pass by an HEB, I went to HEB and I wanted to get a gallon of milk because I have some strawberries and banana. I would like to make a strawberry banana shake. And I got some pasta because I didn't have any in case I want to make, some spaghetti or something like that. That's easy to cook on this stove. I got to figure out the heating on it and stuff. You can't ruin spaghetti. I mean, I don't know. If you can, then you got problems. You're not a good cook. Spaghetti is like the easiest thing to make. And I like to have spaghetti once in a while. So, so I got those, and then I went to the park. Our morning park walk that we walk around, a big walk. I decided, you know what? Before we get home, I'm gonna take them for a walk because they need it. The evening walk. So we did that, and then I just came here, and that's it. So I mean, I feel like today was big blessing day. I got discounts like on everything. I'm just dreading that, I have to go out there and unload the car and go through things. So we're probably not going to leave or go anywhere, except to the park. Because I have to drive there. I have to drive to the park in the morning. But it's like 3 minutes, you know what I mean? But I don't want to walk through town. I mean, I could probably walk it. But I don't want to because there's all these loose dogs running around all over the place. And that's a pain in the butt, and I don't want to deal with that. So we just drive to the spot, and then we walk the whole park over there. It's a big area right there. So we did that, and then I came back, and now we're here. Yeah. So that's basically all I have. I know it turned out to be a long one, but it was a long day, and I had a lot of blessings. Always count your blessings. You get a discount on something. That's a blessing, especially if you weren't expecting that. Always praise, the Lord. Thank you for the blessings, because that's where I feel if they just show up like that out of nowhere, it's like, oh, wow, you know, I know some people out there probably think I'm a weirdo, like I'm a Jesus freak or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I believe in God. I believe in the teachings of Jesus. If you don't like that, that's your problem. You don't need to be watching this then, you know. But I'll tell you what. Ever since I've strengthened my belief, like I 100% believe in God and the teachings of, ever since that, I've come to the conclusion of that, and I just purely believe in my faith. My faith is so strong that, and look, I have a house now. Like, how? You know what I'm saying? I manifested this with God's help. I would not have any of this if it wasn't for God. I have no doubt about that. Okay? So, I mean, for all you non-believers out there, I mean, shoot, that's not, that's not my, I can't say nothing for that, you know. But I also live my life, you know, like Jesus wants us to live it. Help others, you know, have your faith strong, and you know, love each other, be good to each other. And I do. I try the best I can. I have the tarot channel. I'm still going to have that running because I want people to heal. And I feel like that's my life mission, is to help people heal from their traumas and stuff. Because I wouldn't have been put through all of my personal traumas if I wasn't supposed to share how did I get over that, or what advice do I have for people to help them heal. So that's why I do this, you know. This channel, I can't even believe there's like over 150 people watching. For why? I don't know. I know I can't be that entertaining, but maybe if you are seeing me and I'm manifesting these things, I'm telling you, it's because of God. It's because I believe in God. I have a strong faith. I don't believe in no black magic, no nothing, whatever. I don't believe in that stuff because I feel like God's got my back at all times. So that's just... you know. So, but that's all I have to talk to you guys about today. Sorry it was too long, but I got Wi-Fi now even, so I can upload the videos and not be all stressed out. Oh, it's going to take 2 or 3 hours to upload, because that's how I was doing it, you know, out there in the wilderness or wherever I was, or I had to sit at a library and have the dogs waiting in the car, and I don't have to do that anymore. So that's another blessing right there. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I'm Mona, the Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for February 28th, 2025. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.